Hello, my friends. If you're watching this right now, it means you care about your health, your future, and maybe even about getting just a little more time. Not just time on the calendar, but good years. Years where you feel strong enough to travel, play with your grandchildren, take walks in the park, laugh with friends, and wake up every morning excited to start the day. But here's the truth, and I want you to hear it with hope, not fear. Once you pass the age of 70, every year does become more precious. Your body, in its quiet way, is constantly sending you messages about how much strength, resilience, and vitality you still have left. Some of these messages are loud, like when you have a major health problem. But the most important ones, they're often subtle. Small changes you might overlook until one day they're not so small anymore. I've been a doctor for over 30 years. I've sat across from thousands of patients in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s. And I've seen something remarkable. Two people can be the exact same age, but living completely different lives. One is vibrant, moving with confidence, mind sharp as ever. The other is struggling slower, more tired, more fragile. So what's the difference? It often comes down to 7 key signs, small but powerful indicators of your health, your independence, and yes, even your life expectancy. Today I want to walk you through these 7 signs. And here's the most important part. I'll show you exactly what you can do to improve them starting right now. Because I don't just want you to live longer, I want you to live better. Sign number 1, your walking speed. Let me start with one of the simplest, yet most telling indicators how fast you walk. You might not think about it, but walking speed is like a window into your overall health. It reflects your muscle strength, your heart and lung function, your coordination, and even your brain health. Let me tell you about 2 of my patients, Joe and Frank. Joe is 75. Every morning, he walks around his neighborhood at a steady, confident pace. He doesn't get winded crossing the street or climbing a few steps. He moves with balance and ease. Frank is also 75. He used to be active, but over the past few years, his pace has slowed. He stops to rest often, struggles to keep up with others, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. They're the same age, but their walking speed tells me 2 completely different stories. For Joe, it's a sign that his body is still strong and responsive. For Frank, it's a warning flag, possibly muscle weakness, circulation problems, or even early nerve decline. The good news? Walking speed is changeable. You can improve it with more daily walks, light leg exercises, or even small habits like always taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Every extra step you take builds your foundation, and your foundation is what keeps you independent. So ask yourself, when was the last time you paid attention to your pace? Could you cross a busy street without hurrying? If not, today is the day to start walking with purpose again. Sign number 2, your grip strength. Now, I know this sounds strange, but your handshake can actually predict your future health. I remember Robert, 78 years old, who always had a firm handshake. He could still open jars, carry grocery bags, and lift a grandchild without strain. Then there's Walter, also 78, who noticed his grip weakening. Opening a water bottle became a challenge. Research shows that grip strength is tied directly to muscle mass, nerve function, and even life expectancy. A weakening grip often means your overall strength is fading, and with it, your independence. But here's the hope: grip strength can be rebuilt. Hand squeezers, light weights, or even something as simple as squeezing a tennis ball for a few minutes each day can make a difference. The stronger your grip, the stronger your body, and the more likely you are to keep doing the things you love. Sign number 3, your balance. I want you to try something right now. Stand up, lift 1 foot off the ground, and see if you can hold it for 10 seconds without wobbling. If that was hard, it's okay, but it's also a sign you need to work on your balance. Carol, 72, does yoga twice a week and can stand on 1 leg without a problem. Nancy, also 72, struggles to stay upright for even a few seconds. That difference matters because poor balance can lead to falls, injuries, and even faster mental decline. Balance is not just physical, it's your brain, your nerves, and your muscles all working together. If one weakens, the others suffer. The fix? Practice balance daily, heel to toe. walking, gentle Tai Chi, or simply standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Small daily habits can rebuild the coordination that keeps you safe. Sign number 4, your sleep quality. You've heard me say it before, sleep is not a luxury. It's a form of medicine. When you sleep well, your body repairs itself, strengthens immunity, and clears waste from your brain. Poor sleep, waking up tired, tossing and turning. Getting only a few hours a night can lead to memory problems, high blood pressure, and heart issues. Henry, 75, keeps a steady bedtime and gets 7 hours of rest each night. He wakes up energized. Bill, also 75, has restless nights, wakes up often, and feels sluggish all day. Over time, Henry stays sharp and healthy. Bill's health declines. If your sleep is poor, start small. Cut back on screens before bed, get morning sunlight, and avoid heavy meals late at night. Protecting your sleep is protecting your future. Sign number 5, your appetite. This one surprises many people. If you're losing your appetite after 70, it's not just aging. It can be a serious warning sign. Margaret, 74, still enjoys preparing meals and eating a variety of fresh, colorful foods. Susan, also 74, has lost interest in food and unintentionally lost weight. That loss of appetite means Susan may not be getting the nutrients she needs, putting her muscles, energy, and immune system at risk. If food no longer appeals to you, it's time to act. Eat with others, add herbs and spices for flavor, and focus on protein-rich meals. Appetite fuels strength, and strength fuels life. Sign number 6, how you handle stress. Chronic stress is like rust on a car, slow, invisible, but devastating over time. John, 76, stays calm during challenges. He breathes deeply, talks to friends, and focuses on solutions. Richard, also 76, worries constantly and carries his stress everywhere. Over the years, John's heart stays strong and his mind clear. Richard's health suffers high blood pressure, fatigue, and constant tension. Learn to manage stress, walk, pray, meditate, laugh, or simply spend time with people who lift you up. Stress is inevitable, but suffering from it doesn't have to be. Sign number 7, your social connections. If there's one thing I wish every senior knew, it's this: loneliness is dangerous. Eleanor, 78, sees friends weekly, joins a book club, and enjoys time with her grandchildren. Barbara, the same age, spends most days alone, talking to no one. Isolation doesn't just hurt emotionally, it shortens lives. People with strong social ties live longer, have better heart health, and stay mentally sharp. Call an old friend. Join a club. Volunteer. The relationships you nurture today will protect your health tomorrow. Now that you know these 7 signs, I want you to ask yourself, where do you stand? Which ones are your strengths and which ones need work? Here's the good news: every single one of these signs can be improved. Your future is not fixed. You can walk faster, build grip strength, improve balance, sleep better, restore your appetite, handle stress, and reconnect with people. It's not about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. I've seen patients turn their health around in their 70s, 80s, even 90s. You can too, but you have to start now. Not tomorrow, not when you feel like it today. Because every choice you make now is an investment in your future self. So my friends, keep moving. Stay strong, stay connected. And remember, the goal is not just to live long, but to live well, and to make every year after 70 a chapter worth reading.